Welcome back to the channel and thank you for tuning in. In today's video, we are doing a complete altcoin analysis. Now, before we get into the altcoin analysis, make sure to check us out on our main YouTube channel, MegaWhale Crypto, where we post daily videos of Bitcoin focusing on the facts, the data, the technical, and the structural information. No hype, no BS, no emotion, pure raw TA. And if you're interested in more of that kind of content, you can join us on Telegram. That will be the first link down below. You'll get access to charts, updates, videos, educational posts, news events, and everything you need to stay in the loop with cryptocurrency, with Bitcoin, and the relevant economic news. And if you were interested in taking your trading to the next level, you can join us in our VIP group where we post trading setups with exact entry prices, exact targets, exact stop losses, trade justification, exclusive analysis, and so much more. You'll also get access to all of our group chats with over 700 members, our trading chart and education chat, our daily video, help, news, and trade setup chats. You can find out more information about our VIP in the pinned comment of the free channel by clicking my name, or these two links showing you a video inside the channel and a 50-month trading track record by the first link. Check it out, guys, and let's dive into the altcoin video. Okay guys, let's go ahead and jump on in. We're going to be taking a look at the total altcoin market cap, discussing altcoin season and the recent correction the altcoin market has seen. What impact does this correction have on the macro expectations, if any, and how is the macro chart looking? These are questions we're answering in the video today. So let's take a look at this first and foremost. As you mostly already know before you're clicking on this video, we have seen a huge liquidity flush today, resulting in over $1.7 billion in liquidations. Now, this was the largest liquidation event we have seen for altcoins primarily since 2021. So a brutal day for altcoins, as you can see, mostly coming from Ethereum and others, with only 70 million coming from Bitcoin. That was in the last hour, and 183 million of the 1.71 billion coming from Bitcoin, and the rest of those liquidations coming from altcoins. So a massive day for altcoin liquidations. As we can see, the altcoin market has seen a strong rejection from the $1.13 trillion level back down to retest $1 trillion. This being the rejection from that prior 2021 all-time high. Now, this correction was a brutal correction, but it is nothing we haven't seen historically. If we take a look at the prior altcoin season, we can see we had numerous multi-percent corrections. You know, we're talking about 17%, we're talking about 35% corrections during that rally for the altcoin season. So let's first and foremost go to this chart and discuss why I believe we are in altcoin season and why I believe this correction is a healthy and expected correction during the altcoin season. Now, we are likely going to see many more of these corrections as well. So we do have to understand that we can't panic every time we see the market pull back. So let's take a look at this chart. This chart over here is the total 3 chart. It is a representation of, again, all the money in cryptocurrency minus Bitcoin, minus Ethereum. We also have our Bitcoin dominance chart overlaid. That is the black line at the bottom, and the Bitcoin price action overlaid. That is the orange/golden line at the top. As you can see, the 2021 cycle is on our left and the 2024 cycle is on our right. During the 2021 cycle, we saw 3 exclusive things occur. That being Bitcoin dominance fell at the time Bitcoin made a local top, and of course we saw the altcoin market break through that yearly horizontal resistance all at the exact same time. That sparked the altcoin season, and from that point onwards, we saw altcoins aggressively rally over the course of around 18 plus weeks before we made its first local top in April-May 2021. If we take a look at this, we can also see the Bitcoin local top occurred at the breakout of the prior all-time high, that first aggressive rally after the prior all-time high breakout. And if we look at the current cycle, we are seeing the exact same thing play out. We had the breakout of the prior Bitcoin all-time high, a strong rally into a local top at the time where the local top Bitcoin dominance began to fall, and at the time we saw those two things occur, the altcoin total 3 chart broke through that yearly horizontal resistance, sparking what we would call altcoin season. So according to this chart, we are in altcoin season. We have been for about 3 weeks. So why are we seeing such a strong correction? So let's go ahead and take a look now at our prior chart. This is, of course, the 2021 to 2022 cycle for the altcoin market. You can see this is on a standard chart. We had the dead cat bounce high. This is the yearly level of resistance. We broke through over here, and at this point of breakout is where we had that altcoin season begin. That is that green circle over here. So you can understand where we are at when we're talking about this. If we zoom into the chart from that move upwards on a daily chart, we can see just how many corrections we saw on the way up just until that May high. We saw a 17% pullback. We saw over here a 21% pullback. We saw over here a 35% pullback. We saw a 20% pullback. We saw a 16.6% pullback, and we even saw a 37% pullback on the total 3, all the way up until we made that local top. Now, if we take a look at the current chart, what can we see? We have seen a correction of 19%, and we have seen a correction of 13%. I want you to note on the daily, what was one thing we did the entire time? We remained above the daily 50 EMA until we had that final top before we then saw a steeper correction towards our 200. So as we can see, we have sat above above the 50 EMA this entire time. All of these corrections resulting in a daily close above the 50 EMA or not even retesting the 50 EMA. And as we can see in the current cycle, we are sitting well and truly above the 50 EMA. So according to what we have seen historically, according to what we are seeing here, this flush would be considered a healthy flush. Again, healthy is not really the word for it. It was brutal, okay? The largest correction for altcoins in terms of liquidations for a long time. But in terms of the macro structure, this correction, this nuke, has not impacted the macro integrity, or at least what is expected on the macro for the altcoin market, okay? We could theoretically drop all the way down to around 860 billion before we start to see any impacts on the macro trajectory for altcoins. Moving back to this chart, again, we can see that as long as we remain above the $840 billion level, it is expected altcoins continue upwards on the macro. If we drop below 840 billion, we will be invalidating this pattern we saw in 2021, and therefore the probabilities of us to continue along that direction become significantly lower as we no longer have that historical data to support these claims. That is it, guys. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next video. See you then. If you are looking for a new exchange or just want to support the channel, sign up to BitUnix with the link down below. You'll get a lifetime trading fee discount of 15%, which can build up to 45% based on your trading volume, as well as access to a bonus reward center, and of course, all of the exclusive campaigns we run on this exchange. You'll also get access to BitUnix being a non-KYC exchange, meaning you can sign up from anywhere in the globe without regulations. And most importantly, I only promote exchanges I trust and I use. As you can see, I trade on BitUnix very regularly, being the highest VIP level with over $500 million in trading volume for the last 30 days. And lastly, if you were interested in signing up to our other 2 exchanges, BingX or BitGet, you can also do that via the links down below. You as well will get the 15% trading fee discount and everything else that comes with it. Go ahead and sign up. Thank you for supporting. Let's jump back in.